Why do some people feel empty despite having it all? Unlock the true meaning of life. The myth of fulfillment. Why success leaves you empty. We just talked about awakening and how restlessness can be a gateway. But where does it lead when you realize the perfect life you've built still leaves you feeling hollow? It's a harsh paradox of modern life. A smile on your face, but an ache in your soul. A sense that something vital is missing. Even when society sees you as having it all: a great job, a steady relationship, the dream house, the ability to buy what you want. This is the silent pain of those who seem to have everything but feel empty inside. It's the existential void nobody dares to name, because how do you complain about a lack of meaning when, by all outward measures, your life should be perfect? We're programmed for a relentless rat race, chasing external markers of success. Society sells the idea that happiness is a simple equation of having more money, more status, more stuff, more validation. Without questioning, we wear the mask of the productive, high-performing persona, sacrificing our true desires and identity for an ideal that drains us. What we miss is the grand illusion. Fulfillment can't be bought or achieved. It's a state of being built from within. We live in a world obsessed with appearances, where performance trumps presence. Hyper-connected, yet deeply lonely, many of us follow automated routines, far from our core selves. That emptiness you feel isn't a flaw, it's a signal. Your essence is knocking, reminding you that the life you're living isn't truly yours. It's an invitation to dive deep, shed the mask, and embark on a journey of self-discovery toward authenticity. To start, try this simple exercise. Grab a piece of paper and write down 3 things society says you should be doing or having right now. Next to them, list 3 things that would truly make your heart sing, even if they don't make sense to others. This contrast alone is powerful. It reveals where you've lost yourself. If the idea that success might be an illusion stirs a spark in you, comment a word that captures it: paradox, awakening, or contrast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Healthy Evolution, and keep finding your way back to your true self in the full video. The roots of emptiness. How society disconnects us from purpose. What causes this paradox? Why doesn't the success we chase bring the fulfillment we're promised? The answer lies in a deep disconnection, a quiet pain rooted in the system of modern life. We're trained to live outward, seeking meaning in external validation and material gains, things that can only be found within. This is the trap of the new matrix and the rat race. They keep us too busy and exhausted to do the one thing that could fill our existential void, reflect deeply on our own existence. From childhood, we're taught to chase results, status, and recognition. Traditional education reinforces this with tests, grades, and comparisons. Media pushes unattainable standards of success and happiness. The workplace demands ever more grueling targets. We're caught in a cycle of expectations that were never truly ours. The more we try to meet these external demands, the further we drift from who we really are. This disconnection is like a withered root, starving the tree of the soul. Viktor Frankl, the psychiatrist who survived concentration camps, taught us that the search for meaning is humanity's greatest driving force. The emptiness we feel isn't about lacking money or things, it's an existential void. A gap in purpose. Society, unsure how to handle this, pushes us to fill it with distractions, consumption, and overstimulation. But this only deepens our frustration and alienation. It's like trying to feed a starving soul with plastic food. It seems like enough for a while, but it doesn't nourish. What your soul craves isn't a promotion, but a sense of belonging and authentic contribution. Not having what others have, but being who you truly are. This requires reconnecting with yourself, boldly breaking free from imposed expectations. The journey of self-discovery begins when you refuse to accept this disconnection as normal. It's a courageous act to shed the persona and question others' expectations. Your awakening is your guide. The emptiness is your map. It shows what's missing. Instead of looking outward, pause and ask, what does life expect from me? This simple question is revolutionary in practice. It can completely shift your path. To put this into action, try a daily self-discovery practice. Carve out a moment each day to write down one small action you'll take that carries deeper purpose. It could be helping a friend, writing a paragraph, or enjoying a hobby. Just knowing the why behind it pulls you out of the rat race and sets you on the path to fulfillment. If the idea that purpose can be uncovered rather than created gives you hope, comment, discovery, like, and subscribe to Healthy Evolution to dive deeper into this journey of self-realization in the full video. The strength of silence. Your first step to finding meaning. Now that you're tuning into your intuition and exploring the overlap between what brings you true joy and what sparks your frustration, it's time to take the next step. Moving from silence to conscious action. One of the biggest myths about purpose is that it has to be a grand, singular calling, a world-changing mission. This romanticized view, fueled by the new Matrix and others' expectations, paralyzes many people, making the quest for the purpose feel overwhelming. But the truth is, purpose isn't a bolt of lightning from the sky. It's a muscle you strengthen through small, consistent acts of authenticity. Many feel lost because they're waiting for a big answer, a divine sign, or a cinematic revelation. But the wisdom of purpose doesn't shout, it whispers. You can only hear it in silence, in pause, in inner listening. So, the first step to rediscovering your purpose isn't making huge external changes, but creating an inner space where your truth can bloom without fear. Your journey of self-discovery doesn't demand you quit everything and overhaul your life overnight. Your best chapter starts with micro-purposes. Think of small, brave acts you can do today that align with what your essence craves. If writing is your passion, your purpose might be to write 1 page a day, even if no one reads it. If you're frustrated by a lack of empathy in the world, your purpose could be listening to someone with genuine care. If creating brings you joy, your purpose might be spending 30 minutes on a creative project, free from the pressure to make it profitable or perfect. These small acts of fulfillment are powerful. They pull you out of the rat race and put you on a path to wholeness, where success is measured by inner peace and the meaning you find in each action. The existential void that once haunted you starts to fill not with grand achievements, but with the deep satisfaction of living true to yourself. This is the power of living with intention, the freedom to act in harmony with your truth. For a practical step, try this simple exercise. Pick one activity from your self-discovery journal and dedicate at least 30 minutes to it this week. Don't worry about the outcome. Focus on the experience and the genuine joy it brings. This small act of self-care is a giant leap toward your true purpose. If the idea of building purpose through small acts of courage inspires you, comment, micro-purpose, like and subscribe to Healthy Evolution to keep exploring this journey of self-discovery in the full video. The freedom to be you, your purpose with authenticity. So, you see that purpose isn't a final destination, a mountain you climb to plant a flag. It's the compass guiding your journey of self-discovery, the inner peace that comes from conscious action and authenticity. It's the freedom of knowing you're no longer trapped in the rat race or others' expectations. Feeling lost was the spark you needed, the awakening triggered by that existential void to finally look within. True happiness and fulfillment don't come from grand achievements, but from daily alignment with your authentic self. Purpose isn't something you find ready-made somewhere out there. It unfolds through practice, through living consciously and listening to your essence. It's like a trail that forms step by step as you walk with courage and presence. Every choice aligned with your truth reveals another piece of this invisible map. Living with purpose is living with freedom. Freedom to be yourself, to stop playing a role to please others. When you embrace your essence, you no longer need to prove anything to anyone. Your life becomes your greatest message. And the most amazing part, by living authentically, you inspire others to do the same, a revolutionary act in a world that rewards conformity. The new Matrix wants you to believe your worth lies in what you produce, what you consume, or the status you display. But your true value is in what no one can take from you, your connection to your purpose, your peace, your unique light. Purpose is a process, not a fixed point. It's dynamic, evolving, and adapts as you grow. To weave purpose into your life, try this simple yet powerful practice. Each morning, Before the world's noise takes over, take 5 minutes to sit in silence. Ask yourself, what can I do today to bring a little meaning to my day? The answer might be big or a micro-purpose, like being kinder to yourself, expressing gratitude, or offering a word of encouragement to someone. These small practices are anchors, reminders you're on the right path, the path of truth, purpose, and freedom to be. Feeling lost was a necessary part of the journey. It was the crisis that propelled you toward your best chapter. Purpose isn't a destination, but a beacon guiding each step, filling you with peace, clarity, and fulfillment. If you're ready to embrace this journey and live with meaning, comment the word that reflects your choice: journey, essence, or purpose. If this message touched your heart, like and subscribe to Healthy Evolution. There is so much more to awaken beyond the veil in the full video.